Good morning, American. Welcome to New Story. Let's start. I used to think I was financially intelligent. Not rich. Not successful. Just aggressively optimistic. See, there's a huge difference. Rich people make money. Smart people save money. And then there's me. A guy who once spent $47 trying to avoid paying for a $3 parking ticket. That's not even the worst part. The worst part is, I celebrated like I won. It all started on a Monday morning. You know that dangerous moment when you wake up feeling motivated for absolutely no reason? Yeah. Never trust those mornings. Those are the mornings that ruin lives. I looked at my bank account. It looked back at me. I'm pretty sure it sighed. There wasn't much money in there. Actually, there was enough money to make me uncomfortable, but not enough money to make me confident. So I made a decision. For the next 30 days, I was going to save every dollar I could. No unnecessary spending. No expensive coffee. No online shopping. No delivery apps. No stupid purchases. I even looked at my wallet and said, "Congratulations. You're finally going on a diet." The wallet didn't respond. Mostly because wallets don't talk. But if mine could, it would have said, "You'll be back by Friday." Challenge accepted. Day 1 started beautifully. I skipped my usual coffee shop. Why spend $6 on coffee when I already had coffee at home? Simple. Because coffee at home requires effort. Coffee shops require bad financial decisions. I chose effort. I walked into my kitchen, opened the cabinet, found coffee, found sugar, found a coffee filter. Everything was perfect. Until I realized I didn't actually own a coffee maker. Apparently, I'd been buying coffee outside for so long. I forgot that tiny detail. No problem. I'm an adult. Adults solve problems. I searched online. How to make coffee without a coffee machine. The internet said, use a pot. Easy. 5 minutes later, my kitchen looked like I had accidentally summoned a volcano. There was coffee on the stove, coffee on the counter, coffee on the ceiling. I still have absolutely no idea how coffee reached the ceiling. Gravity certainly wasn't helping. The smoke detector started screaming. Not beeping. Screaming. You know that sound smoke detectors make? It's not a warning. It's judgment. I waved a towel under it for 10 minutes. The alarm finally stopped. The silence lasted exactly 4 seconds. Then my neighbor knocked on the door. Everything okay? Without thinking, I smiled. Absolutely. I'm saving money. He looked past me. There was smoke. There was burnt coffee. There was a spoon stuck to the wall. He nodded very slowly. I'm gonna keep my phone nearby, just in case. Honestly. Fair. But I wasn't giving up. One bad coffee doesn't define a man. History remembers persistence. History also remembers disasters. Usually for the same reason. By lunchtime I was starving. Normally I'd order a burger. Not today. Delivery fees? Absolutely not. I'm saving money. So I made a sandwich. Technically, I found 2 slices of bread, 1 lonely piece of cheese, a suspicious tomato, and mayonnaise that expired sometime during the previous presidential administration. I stared at the expiration date. Then I stared at my bank account. Bank account 1. I scraped off the weird-looking part. That's basically quality control. I took 1 bite. Immediately regretted every decision that led me to adulthood. The sandwich tasted like disappointment wearing bread. I told myself, expensive meals are temporary. Financial freedom lasts forever. Then I quietly opened my food delivery app, just to look. I wasn't ordering. I was browsing. You know, like people who say they're just looking inside a bakery. 5 minutes later, I somehow had fries, a burger, a milkshake, and free delivery because I spent too much money trying to save money. I literally earned a discount by failing the challenge. That's a special kind of talent. I didn't even feel guilty. I looked at the receipt, looked at the burger, and whispered, "This isn't failure. This is an investment in happiness. Then I ate the evidence.